A couple months ago, I found myself searching for old mobile games I used to play as a kid. Some of them were great games like Jetpack Joyride and Clash of Clans, but then I remembered a really special game to me. One that had changed my life for the better. And that, of course, was Plants vs. Goblins 4. With its fantastic graphics, excellent gameplay, and awe-inspiring story, it truly shapes the person I am today. Oh yeah, there's also Dumb Ways to Die. Dumb Ways to Die is a minigame collection where you have to save characters from, you guessed it, dying in stupid ways. This can range from poking a bear with a stick to not pressing a red button. You have 3 lives and you have to try and rack up as many points as possible to unlock stuff. The longer you go, the more difficult the minigames get by increasing speed or decreasing the time you have to finish them. When you do run out of lives, it's game over. As a kid, I loved this game, even though it made me a bit squeamish due to all the different ways of dying. Okay, give me a break, I know it's super cartoony, but I was terrified of basically anything as a kid, so I'm surprised I even played it. Nowadays, I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. From the quirky characters designs to the simple yet fun minigames. And of course, there's the song. It is an absolute bop that has been stuck in my head for weeks. This song was created as a public service announcement by Metro Trains Melbourne to promote train safety. This was a huge campaign that got 127 million people to pledge to be safer around trains. There was even a 10% decrease in train-related accidents the February of the following year. Due to this success, Metro Trains Melbourne decided to make Dumb Ways to Die into the mobile game you all know and love. When I re-downloaded it, I was surprised by all the new content. I thought they would have just left it the same exact way, but no. They added a handful of new minigames, a character creator, and even a battle pass. That doesn't seem like a lot of content, but for a game that has 4 sequels and that most people have forgotten about, that's a lot of content. Let's talk about the battle pass first. Okay, technically it's not a battle pass, but I think it's funny calling it a battle pass, so I don't care. You earn points from beating minigames that go to this battle pass. You can unlock stuff like cosmetics for your character, people and items to fill the train station, and new minigames. This is a great form of progression and a good inclusion to the game, so there's an actual reason to continue to go back and play it. Except for when the goals start to ask for too much points, that you will not be able to unlock anything unless if you grind this game for hours, and I'm not about to do that. It's still a nice inclusion though. Okay, let's talk about the meat and potatoes of this game. The minigames. Most of these are fun short minigames, like trying to stop a washing machine from killing a person who's inside it, or putting mustard on a hot dog so a pet rattlesnake doesn't bite his owner, or plugging up bullet wounds since for some reason this dum-dum decided to dress up like a moose during hunting season. This game is really weird but really creative. But then there are some really bad ones. The worst of which is the 3D plane level. This awful thing is the bane of my existence. Half the time it doesn't even recognize my inputs, which is annoying when it's slow, but when it starts to increase in difficulty, you have to wish that you can bullshit your way through it long enough to win. Then there's the piranha game, which, when it's slow, it's fun. But when it ramps up in difficulty, it's basically impossible. You just have to continue to tap and hope and pray that one doesn't get through. Then there are the carbon copies of other minigames. The skateboarding one is just the washing machine one, but you have to turn 2 things instead of 1. It's very lazy and boring, especially since it's skateboarding. There's so many different things you can do with it, like him going down the skywalk, avoiding obstacles, grinding on rails. But no, they just decided to make it a spinny thing again. Then there's the laziest one. In this one, all you do is tap and hold. That's it. Literally, that's all you do. No other challenges, nothing. It's not like the don't touch the red button one, where it's kind of funny. It's just stupid and a waste of time. Okay, now that I'm done with complaining, the rest of the games I actually have unlocked are good and fun. I was pleasantly surprised with the character creator. It's perfect for this game since all the characters are simple, so obviously it would be easy to implement a character creator. There are cosmetics you can unlock from the battle pass, and there are some you can buy with coins that you win from minigames. Once again, I haven't unlocked them all since I'm not wasting all that time on Dumb Ways to Die. It's also pretty cool that the life counter after each minigame changes from the guy who sold both his kidneys to your character. That's it. Just a simple and cool character creator. Now, let's discuss this game's big downside. The ads. You'll play about 10 minigames and then an ad shows up. You might say, well, that seems pretty good. But then you have to realize that the minigames are really short, so you are constantly getting ads. You might also be saying, well, that's just what modern mobile games do. And what I have to say about that is shut up. Just because the other games are doing it doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. It's annoying. I feel like they should just play an ad before you start a session and after you lose all 3 lives, so it doesn't interrupt the flow of the game. I would probably play it a whole bunch more if that was how it was, and I don't want to go and buy ad-free mode. Who's gonna buy ad-free mode for Dumb Ways to Die? Revisiting Dumb Ways to Die has been a lot of fun. It is really nostalgic to go back to this game after all this time. Is it a game with tons of content and complex gameplay? No. And it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a fun distraction you can play for a little bit when you get bored or waiting for something, and it does a pretty good job at that. I know whenever I have nothing to do, I'll boot up Dumb Ways to Die and go down memory lane. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this. If this video does good, I might cover the whole series. Who knows? There's a lot of games. Thank you guys for watching this. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Please consider subscribing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.